Good evening, this is Nerdist Human, and welcome back to our Romano-British Horde campaign here on Rome's Barbarian Invasion. And you join me outside Rome, where somehow we actually made it to episode 3. Last time was, well, there's probably a lesson to be learnt about creating hordes and then being pinned in the mountains by them both, but I haven't really learnt the lesson yet, so we're going to go and attempt to do some more city hoarding on this campaign. But to do that, we're going to need a bit of a refresh. So today our plan is not to worry so much about the other hordes, but just to worry about ourselves, because yeah, rather than being four full stacks, we just won, and yeah, we need to get some retraining done, and we need to go and sort ourselves out. Now, we are one turn on from where I left us, and those two forces have just gathered up north to go deal with some rebels, possibly to try and actually reinforce against the likes of the Saxons, who are still around here, albeit I don't know how many of them are actually still alive. So. Our plan is to yeah, try and rebuild our forces, but one city isn't a lot for the amount of troops that we'd like to have, and we haven't really done a very good job of saving up money because we were desperately trying to not die. So, having already sacked Ravenna, I guess we could sack it again, but I think the better plan is just going to be, yes, to come down here and go and sack Tarentum. It's just the one general in there right now, and I suspect we can take him out before too long. Now, to make sure we have enough money, we need to make sure the mercenaries are not the ones getting the buckets of money. So what I need to do is grab my forces and start swinging over in this direction. Now, what I'd probably like to do is, yeah, can I get these guys to join? Right, okay, we're going to send these to go and join. These two can just be a scout. Don't mind if we just give a little bit of money to people. And yeah, actually we'll send these guys as well. You guys go ahead. And that's mainly because what I want to do with this set of units is, yeah, I actually want to disband many of my mercenaries. You've served me well, friends, apart from probably you haven't seemed to have got any experience. But I need you to go. So I'm going to disband them so that we don't give them all our money. These Cav, however, they can hang around for a turn or two because we're going to need them very soon. I'm going to send these guys over here. There we go. We should still be able to deal with any counterattack out of the city if they actually decide to do so. So we're going to send them down south to go deal with Tarentum. And hopefully they won't sally. If they do, I think we'll still be fine. Just going to not entirely win, I guess. So let's just end the turn. Don't think they'll bother attacking. No, they haven't. All is fine. So yes, send General McGee. Oh, I missed a unit. You wasted my money, sir. Bastard. But there we are. Rome. And down south. Are we still one unit? We are still one unit. Okay, that's very good news indeed. Revolt suppressed. The Western Empire rebels have been defeated. Well, that's a bit sad, isn't it? But still much more that we could see from those guys. Yeah, they can hold too, by the way. They were suppressed, so I guess they must have killed the general rather than hoarding them. Honestly, if they'd hoarded them, that would have been the most amazing thing. Sadly, that's a loss for the hordes there. Right, these two actually also need to now go, but I unfortunately, yeah, they're stuck in the siege now, so they can't. I could just break up the siege for a turn. You know what? I'll break it off for a turn just to get those two out of the army. And we'll just rebuild because we're not heading in this turn anyway. So end of turn, keep seeing what's going on. And down south, come on, tell me. Oh, they've got a second unit. I hope it's something terrible though. So you come in over here. That's fine. Do we have enough build points to build anything for next turn? Oh, it's just some peasants. It's fine. The auto-resolve should be fine for us there. It's the faction leader. But yeah, just one general and faction leader. They're normally pretty chill with that kind of situation. I could send the general down to support, but I'm not sure it's worth it, to be honest. We'll let him deal with Rome. That's kind of his job. These guys will have this all sewn up. Otherwise, anything of interest? No, just some standard wars. Despite the game saying it's about 1-to-1 here, I know how the game works when it's a general in the city like this. They cannot win. We can take Tarentum and we can sack the settlement. A good 17,000. That is good. Now I'm hoping, yeah, peasants. Rebel general, but peasants mostly. Okay. Now, we can retrain these in a minute, so I'm not too worried about that. Rome, though, let's head into Rome instead. This is probably also just a simple, yeah, we'll just give it the auto-resolve here. However, This time we are, of course, going to ignore the 19,000. We're just going to gain 3,000 and occupy 23,000 monies. That's what we've got to work with. Now, we are losing money at the start here, but I think we might be okay, actually. So, what do we want to do? Now, at the very start, there's a couple things, like how much siege equipment am I going to build? Because I could demolish that building to get some more money pretty quick. As soon as I've actually done the retraining I want, I probably should be doing that. So I don't really want to bother rebuilding the cathedral or the wall, actually. There's no point of doing either. So, yeah, all right, let's get some retraining done. Grail Knights. Now, Grail Knights are actually only available in Britannia in the normal game files, but seeing as we are hoarding, I felt like we can't just not have them. We need to have them. So they are available here as well. In the Circus Maximus. So yes, they're available in the Hippodrome, and then they get +1 experience in the Circus Maximus. They'll get +2 or +3 actually, a little bit more. I think they got +2 if they're in Britannia. But anyway, we are not. So we do get better ones if we're in Britannia, but for now we will not worry about that. In terms of retraining though, yeah, I mean we'll just grab some people who actually need the numbers first and foremost, actually. So actually, what do we want to train? We should just get thinking straight away what we want to be doing. I'm going to say, maybe I should actually think about the upkeep as well on these as I do it. 130 for them, 300 odd for them. Chosen Swordsman still haven't sorted out that unit guard. I probably should. You know what I really want? I want some of those guys. What I need to do maybe is just prioritise. So Head Hurlers, a second one of those would be marvellous, and they are pretty darn cheap, 130 on the upkeep. So it's about the best option I can do on the first turn. Settlement sacked, excellent. 17,000 people killed, let's just ignore that. And some martyrdoms, blah, 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 blah. No need to worry about any of that. Now, minus 1,100 odd. That might be a problem, you think, but I'm going to send these back down here, these lads. Because I reckon, I know we just told some of them to retrain, but I reckon, yeah, we can probably just stroll back into Tarentum and take it. Now, it's not going to be the most useful city of all time, but I reckon we can probably do something quite good with it. So, yeah, let's just enter. Now, the problem is we are losing quite a lot of money very quickly. Oh my days, yes, this is really important, actually. We have a son. We did actually just get married, by the way, on that other turn there. Should actually just show you the family tree, really, shouldn't I? So yes, we got married to Clysonia, lovely, 26 years young. It's a bit of an age difference, but to be honest, he was a bit busy wandering through Europe before. So, you know, we need someone of childbearing age, and he adopted a son who's actually older than his wife. But hey ho, there we are. They hopefully will have their own children, but at the very least, I do desperately want myself to have another general. Although, yeah, when we do decide to hoard, we should have that taken care of. Now. I shouldn't turn up the tax rate too much. Should be careful about that. But you come and start the siege. It's already battered, to be fair. And, yeah, peasants. I reckon we've totally got that. You said, do you want to just go and deal with that yourself? That can be your practice run. And I think we'll head into that battle and enjoy that. As for the retrain, we've got some monks to retrain. Can we retrain them here? Where do the monks get trained? I'm not seeing them, actually, on here. Where did they come from? Yeah, they come from the Hermitage. So they're actually just getting a slight boost, but not a proper training here. So we can't train new ones. It's not worth spending money on Hermitage just to get a unit of monks. We'll, 6 will still give a boost, so that's fine. Right, in terms of next things, chariots. Those are pretty cheap as well, 170. So I tell you what, 3 of those would be absolutely grand. I really desperately want to click on the repair buttons, but I'm not. A new homeland? That's not acceptable. Saxons have settled up in the north, in Liguria. That should be this over here, Mediolanium, right. So, actually, that's not the worst thing in the world. They've settled here, but obviously we need to leave Italy at some point before long, so yeah, we can re-hoard them over there as long as we get out of their sodding way. Oh dear, actually there's the thing that the game does, it does spit them out quite a long way, doesn't it? But I just ran straight back towards them because I'm an utter numpty. So 16,000. I'm going to keep losing money a tiny bit right now. So I'm going to have to start lining things up pretty soon. But yeah, as I said, if I know I'm done with, for example, the siege works, maybe I should just get like an onager. I don't think I should be bothering with the heavy onager. But if I get one onager, for example, now, I can probably just break down the siege engineers. Head hurlers, archers, yeah. Maybe let's focus on that kind of thing first, because they're not too much on the upkeep. Get ourselves an onager. We can get ballistas when we horde anyway, so that should be fine, actually. That should be fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll just wait one more turn for General McGee to arrive. 2 turns. How much we actually need to crack into this place? That's still 2 turns. You know what? Crack one hole in the wall. That is the minimum requirement. We'll be fine. There should already be holes in there. So we'll work that one out in a turn or so. But yeah, while we train new troops, we're starting to run out of money already, you can probably see. So this is where this is going to be important. You, over here, let's get in and let's clear these guys out. It's just peasants. There's 1 veterinary there and there's 2 rebel generals. We'll be fine. But let's go ahead in. This one should be good enough. Well, as the music gets dramatic and diggers reach the walls, I can't help but notice that, yeah, peasants seem to be standing there waiting to die. It's collapsing, lads. Have you noticed? Have you noticed? There's definitely a few Steves who fell off the cliff there. Come on. Keep a falling. Yeah. 40. They're still there. Oh, yeah, this is just perfect. Right, they're going to fall down. Luckily, my peasants haven't all died underground. Oh, no, you all died. How sad for you. And, yeah, unfortunately, this is also right next to these cocking huge towers. So we're going to have to do our best here. Don't know how we're going to make this work, but we're going to have to try, damn it. Last bit going down. There goes the wall. It hopefully fell on those horses. Yeah, it indeed did. They arrived just in time to get crushed by their own walls. That's kind of perfect. All right. Alright, that's kind of perfect. These guys are in trouble. So, I reckon best thing we can probably do is just run our best units in and hope for the best, really. That's probably what we need to do because they have all sorts of nonsense going on over here and I have... Yeah, I kind of thought there'd be a few holes in the wall that we could just stroll through. So, we're going to do our best. It's not the end of the world if we lose most of this army. But we'll just have to see how it goes. God. This could be better, couldn't it? General, blow the horn of destiny, sir. And straight into that general unit. It'd be nice to just take them out post-haste. Head hurlers. Yeah, throw your heads in and we're just going to pull out for a moment. That would be lovely. Heads are falling. There we are. That's perfect. Bit of support. Send those guys as well. Get the head hurlers in. And they are... Yeah, I think we need to get these guys straight up there, actually. These are my best troops. They need to get going over there. Head hurlers, get yourself into around this position. Get the terrible coastal levy lads over here. What I want to do now is get all of these straight in. That'll be fine. You stop 3 heads in. Go on to that. They have war cry as well, Thomas. They have all the tricks in their book. Right. Get yourselves up on that wall. We need it under our control. General, get yourselves back here. This is just a chaotic mess and I kind of love it. Head hurlers are alive. So long as they don't get completely killed, I am happy enough with the situation, actually. Archers, you need to be running in as well. I think my general should be absolutely fine. So, you know what, he's a new lad. It's fine if he dies. He's not that important. We'll get someone else once we conquered the city. There's the routes we needed. Right, with the routes, we're in a good position here. We need someone just to get up here, actually. You can get yourselves up here. The rest of us are just going to continue pushing on to those veterinary. Actually, veterinary... Take a moment to chill out, Thomas, and just make sure we throw it. Oh, they're running away, actually. They're running away. Chase them down, chase them down, chase them down. That'd be perfect. Ooh. Yeah, they're turning back around. That's fine. That's fine. Right, these guys. You guys just run up here. We need someone up there, like, right now. In general, you chase them down. I don't really care about the missiles. You'll be fine. Right. Archers, 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 archers. Your job is to get up this bit. We need you first to be shooting at those peasants. That would be very nice indeed. So, yeah. Swordsmen, you get yourselves in there. British Legionnaires, we need you over here, actually, the 24. can. Just get themselves up on the walls. Yeah, actually, you get yourselves up on this wall. That's probably for the best. Head hurlers, have you made your way in yet? I think we're just about going to capture it. We have indeed. Excellent. General is still being shot down by that tower. Let's just get him out of there. He doesn't need to die unnecessarily. We should have this absolutely fine just due to the quality of our troops. Flaming missiles. Yeah, you're going to get up on this wall in a moment. You start going onto fire. That will be fine. Coastal levies, you're a bit late to the party, to be honest. You can throw your lives away some other way. Okay, head hurlers seem to have just about captured this now. That's fine. Warlord lad, you're supposed to be... Anyway, that guy doesn't know what he's doing. That's absolutely fine. That was a little bit mad, but I think we're okay just simply because, yes, we've got enough quality here to hopefully just get this over the line. We've lost most of these swordsmen, though. That's not ideal, but once those veterinary are gone, all is fine. These guys can now sneak their way up, and they're routing too. Right, well, this has been a bit messy. A bit messy, let's be honest, but it's fine. Everyone who doubted this at the start, including me, you should be ashamed of yourself. Well, at this point we are just charging around, killing random peasants who happen to be in the streets. We have a Christian cathedral. It doesn't quite take up the space, but it's not too bad. These peasants are just getting themselves killed by my 6 Sarmatians endlessly, which is quite good fun, to be honest. Yeah, there's still the odd guy left. We'll keep on dealing with them as we get everyone else organised on towards, well, towards the plaza, I guess. Yeah, we're not too far away now. We can go and grab the rest of our infantry, create ourselves a nice little position. Oh, lads, that was a bit rude, wasn't it? Rebel generals cleared me out. Slaughtered them. Okay, I hope I get some of those back because I really would have liked to retrain them and not retrain them anew. But okay, that's fine. I forgot that they still had that 1 unit of cavalry to deal with. There we go. All right, we've got him dealt with. What I didn't want to do was just what I got there, which is actually to lose the unit. So, yeah, let's just get everyone. Let's get everyone in where they're supposed to be. We'll get the archers. We'll do a standard arch trap. And we'll send the general forward with these guys. Make sure everyone is safe this time. But essentially, we should be able to just take out the last 2 peasants and what's left of that rebel general. Sadly, despite our experience, yeah, managed to take them out. Bit of a shame, but there we are. Yeah, there's still that 1 full general there, so let's get ourselves organised, take them down. Us British lads are so polite. We've gone all the way round the path here just to make sure that we spend as little time as possible on this patch outside the church, which just looks like... Guys, you completely ruined my point. Yeah, that just looks like, you know, you're not supposed to be walking on it, but there we are. Alright, fine. We'll grab ourselves a position here. And we'll maybe throw you guys at the front because you're absolute waste of our space. That's fine. And then that gives these guys a chance to throw in their missiles. Yeah, we've got the head hurlers as well. That's excellent. So yeah, bring the archers forward. And I reckon we should have this, albeit this is a little bit tighter than I would probably like. But it's all fine and dandy, mostly. Oh, I think he is actually coming. So let's just keep an eye on that. Yeah, he's still in range. Shoot him down, draw him in. And there we are. He's going to come. He's going to come and join the dance. Come on, lad. Come on. Yeah, you know you want to. That's fine. That'll be fine, lads. You'll be safe there. Keep trying to pull them in. Do they want to come? Come on, shoot down that horse. Oh, they're not. They're not falling. They're not falling for it right now. Come on. You know you want to die, sirs. You want to die like fools in the streets. I mean, we came and sacked this town a couple days ago and we just come back to go in. This time we decided actually it's quite pretty. We're going to stay here this time. All right, get your javelins ready, sirs. Get your javelins ready. I think they're actually coming on in. Looks like we don't have that ready, but to be honest, they're basically shit limitane. So what do you expect? Some of his archers are still in the wrong position, but hey ho. Head hurlers ahoy, and okay. Yeah, legionaries, just get yourselves in there. We'll save a few javelins for the end of this. And we can shoot the peasants. We can't quite kill them here, but it's fine. We'll get on top of that. We'll blow the horn of destiny and charge on in. There's our lad, nice and safe at the back for now. General is routing. And that's fine. We didn't chop up that many of them as they were fleeing there. Not quite enough, that's for sure. But we'll keep on winding them down. Down goes their general. At long last, he took a bloody lot of killing, didn't he? Right, with that, he is dead. These guys are... Yeah, you guys get yourselves over there and get your javelins ready. These guys, coastal levies should be able to come and deal with these lads. We'll get the swordsmen on them as well, and we'll get these guys to come throw in their javelins. That'll be fine. Yeah. That's great. You go and throw that in. You get into there, and we'll probably be fine. Probably. Let's go. Let's go. Send in the general. General, come on in. Let's finish this off. It's a bit of a chunky affair, this one. Certainly tighter than doing the auto-resolve. You can see how simple auto-resolves are compared, because I know I would have won that without any problem. But it's fine. Get the general over here. Building capture. Don't really care about that nonsense. More heads being hurled in. We're just killing our own lads at this point, I think. Yeah, get them in there. And you blow your horn on Destiny one more time. And we'll get a bit of a charge in the back of those peasants. But yeah, at this point, we just need to finish the last few. That guy... Down he goes. That's excellent. And yeah, we apparently demolished this last time, or they demolished it since we were last here. It's been a bit of a strange one, but we're going to make it eventually. And yeah, because there was such little infrastructure, very easy to knock over peasants. Very somewhat. I mean, the big scary walls didn't help, but we've just about dragged our forces through here, and we'll be fine. We didn't get the Sarmatian Auxilia, sadly. Those guys are dead. That is a bit of a shame, but they were so lower numbers that I don't think we would have got much of their experience back, even if we had retrained them. Let's go back to the campaign map. As is typical in Barbarian Invasion, the game does like to crash at the end of battles occasionally, and so I've had to auto-resolve. And, well, this time we have still Sarmatian Auxilia, I guess. Don't know if we gained any more or less experience on this particular occasion. Different units gained experience. Okay, it's fine. We're going to head on in, and we're going to... Well, we have no option, actually, do we? Yeah, well, is it best just to exterminate? Now, the thing is, we want no trouble. So, yeah, let's exterminate it. And by and large, I don't remember smashing it up this badly, sirs. Now, yeah, I'm not actually really going to train units here. What I would like, though, is market. Yeah, I want some spies out of here, actually. That'd be very nice indeed. Now, it's happy enough for the time being because I've just massacred everyone. They kind of have to be happy, otherwise they're in trouble. So, yeah, we will just demolish. So, gonna press demolish and all these things. Armourer, I don't think we need that either. Down it goes. So, we'll leave it as it is. That'll be fine. So there we go. He's a gatekeeper, a gate breaker, sorry. I mean, you know, it was a decent enough job. One small hole in the wall. That's all it took. But yeah, at this point, we need to grab our troops desperately and send them back home. So yes, let's just send them over towards Rome. Tarentum should be happy enough. And maybe what I need to do is just send a couple of... Yeah, these units have already been retrained. We'll send them off in that direction. That should be fine, actually. Yeah, Tarentum, we'll just send them all over back to Rome. Beautiful. It's happy enough for now. With those extra 2 units will be perfect. And then we can get some... Yeah, that should neutralise the losses, actually, in terms of money. Now, we're obviously going to keep spending money, but at this point, yeah, one more onager, that would be good. Yeah, we're not going to be we're going to keep spending money, but we're not going to be losing it too badly each turn. That's the most important thing here. Okay, things are looking interesting, I would suggest. Not sure where those other guys have gone. Interested to see if anyone wants to take Ravenna. I could go up to 3. Now, obviously, I know what you're thinking, right? I can't now press the Horde button because I've got 2 settlements. I can make something rebel whenever I want. So I don't need to worry about that on Barbarian Invasion. So yeah, I'll set it to rebel when I fancy. But I think, yeah, we're going to just gain a little bit of extra money by demolishing at the right time. So yeah, a 3rd head hurler and an extra archer, and then I'll be the thing is, do I need archers? I mean, I'm going to get archers from when I horde. Head hurlers are rarer, so I'm going to do those 2, and then I'm going to demolish that building. Then I can move on to the next set of troops. And yeah, agents out of Tarentum, troops out of Rome. I probably want a boat as well. Oh, we can't get boats here. Do I spend 800 on a port? I could spend 800 on a port. You know, I will. It's not very much. We need some boats. So yeah, part of the grand plan, really. is that, yeah, we need to maybe split up a little bit. So boats would be quite helpful. Let's get a port at Tarentum, which the Romans never bothered to do. And from there, we can maybe do something silly. Reinforcements arrive at Tarentum just to chill that out. And yes, grab ourselves spies. We're not going to have too many of them. I would like 1 per army at least, though. So let's get ourselves 5, if at all possible. 15,000 monies. We are actually fairly neutral, but obviously we're going to keep spending as we buy more units. I'm not actually going to retrain these until as late as possible. I think that's probably the best plan. But yeah, after these head herders, I think then, yeah, we're at the point where we're just going to demolish the siege engineer. And we'll just keep on in that kind of a vein. Now, as for everything else that's going on, I haven't seen... Oh, that's going to cause a little bit of trade. But to be honest, we don't have much trade. No one really likes this. So, first Council of Constantinople. We probably should actually figure out trade. Not the worst idea. Do we have a diplomat, by the way? Yeah, we should do that. For a diplomat, though, we would need to actually repair that 2,000. You know what, then? We're going to build diplomat at Rome. That's a bit of a shame. Saxons here as well. Yeah, well, we'll get to that in time. So I think then siege engineer can go down. I mean, you know, I don't need to destroy it yet. I'll destroy it when I have to, just in case I change my mind. But that is a good 3,000 that we can throw into the kitty when we want it. These agents aren't too much on the upkeep. It is 100 to go, isn't it? But you know what? It will be absolutely fine. We need to kind of get them sorted. And after that, you can get on the boats, to be honest. We're going to need a few. So, yeah, at least 4 to start off with. Don't know what fleets are around, but we're going to need to make sure that we are safe enough. Yeah, we certainly saw on the Ostrogoth Horde campaign that can be a big problem, actually, when we're doing all of this. So, yeah, let's just keep going with that, because we could get some trade, chat. Get some trade with our friends, the Saxons, to the north. Yeah, let's go chat with them. And, oh, look who it is. It's the Eastern Roman Empire in Ravenna. Hi. Do you want trade, by the way? We can trade. Yay! Map information. They can hoard too, by the way. Obviously, that cannot be matched. I don't really understand why, but okay. Yeah, hopefully we can have a chat with those guys in a turn. Diplomatic information. Okay, Berbers and the Western Empire. They scrap their alliance and ceasefire. That summation one always happens because they start at war and they are not interested in staying at war at all. So, alright, in terms of money, we're just ticking along here. We might as well get some of these spies out in this part of the world. They can just get themselves out and about. Oh, Burdick of Cornwall. Excellent name, sir. I love it. Yeah, so Tarentum. Oh, yeah. Okay, they are coming to come chat with us, actually, but we can reach their territory by heading over in this direction. So. Can we have ceasefire and trade rights for now? Yay! Isn't that just marvellous? Map information. Let's trade. Okay, well-intentioned and generous. Is that 2 settlements? That is unacceptable. That, sir, is not in the spirit of the Hordes. Thank you very much. And yeah, they are Horde units, so they will still, you know, disband into the city. So this is actually proper armies, some of this Horde. Yeah, Levy Spearmen. Yeah, see, these are their actual units. They actually have trained those. That's a bit worrying, actually. We'll have to go and kill them sooner than planned. Right, well, let's go and find out what's going on then, shall we? So Ravenna, yeah, some strange goings on, isn't there? Okay, well, Rome has itself, its army building up. Cadocastus is starting to look a bit old, but he's 49, and so he shouldn't, at least for another year or so. So, all right then, all right, he's okay. I think we just need to get ourselves more troops. We are at that stage now where we're starting to run out of money. The Scriptorium, I'm afraid, is getting knocked down. The Colosseum, can we afford to do that? I'm not sure we can necessarily. Aqueduct, don't need the health bonus. It's kind of fine without. The church is already half fallen down, so we'll just knock it over. It's fine. A little bit more money in the kitty, but I think at this point, yes, I need some Grail Knights. So I'm going to spend my money on a few of those. And I would like, yeah, something like an assassin at the end of this as well. We're starting to run out, but we're starting to see a little bit more of the world as well. We know, yeah, we've still got the Vandals over there. Now, the Eastern Empire are actually in Ravenna at this point. The map's looking very strange with the Saxons and Eastern Empire, and whilst we can't force everyone else to be, to be hordes, we can make the world very strange and interesting. I think the Alemanni need to be horded, because they're not too far away from it right now, are they? Not too far, so... Okay, we might swing up in that direction, but I'm sure we can do some other fun things as well. So let's just keep moving on over here. Yeah, there we are. So, yeah, Dacia, that's Hun. We can potentially cause some annoyance to the likes of them as well. So, right, they seem to have grabbed these two sort of Goth settlements. And as far as I can tell, Vicus Man or Campus Marcomani over there isn't anything too interesting. We can probably deal with these guys. Vicus Frankie's still actually rebel. It's not a bad settlement there at all. Okay, Alemanni look like they are very easy to hoard. We need to have a slightly better idea about these lads, actually. So, oh, we're in their way. They're probably just going to declare war on us for that. Let's not worry about them. We can just disband those guys. Now, minus 700. Okay. At this point, urban barracks, it makes me cry to get rid of it, but we're going to have to do it. And with that, we still got another 2,000 left. Keep getting boats out of there, please. And what do we have left to demolish after we're done with these? 2 turns, 2 turns. That'll be 5 turns worth, so I think we're going to need to queue anything up now. What else do I have to destroy after that? Not a lot. A few bits of infrastructure, but yeah, that's not looking too good, is it? Get another boat, and I'm gonna just say whack an assassin on the end of it and a diplomat. We'll see how the timings go, but yeah, a few more things we can destroy, but we just need to have things queued up because things are starting to get very expensive indeed, and we're going to need to go on a smashing spree very soon indeed. Now, are these boats enough to help get us around the corner yet? I don't know that they are, by the way. The cathedral can go. Amphitheatre, yeah, don't need that. Market, I think we're done with that now. Aqueduct, no, who needs water? No need to worry, we're surrounded by water. It's all absolutely fine. 1,400, good. Get us another boat, that will do. And over in Rome, God, we're starting to run out of everything, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this one before we get rid of that one. So I think this is maybe the last 4 turns in Tarentum. We'll keep on doing our scouting because we're finding points of interest, potential places we can just burn down. I would kind of like to head in this direction, actually. Wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. Revolt suppressed. Again, they haven't triggered the revolt. They keep on killing the generals, but not quite actually creating the full horde. So that's a bit of a shame. But this is, yeah, getting interesting now. We are at minus 10,000 now. Oh, it's so sad. I don't know that we can actually do anything to spend any more money. I think whatever's left gets to survive, I guess. Sad as that is. Right, get on the boat, sir. You just need to walk home, to be honest. You can do that. We do need to get these boats around. And there is a rebel ship there, but it's fine. We've got enough here for the time being, probably, hopefully. Just getting some Groll Knights at the end. I hope I remember to train everything I wanted to, by the way. We got Groll Knight and Summation and then a Diplomat. That's what we got left on the list here. So it's almost crunch time. It's getting a bit real and scary now. And that's the Burgundii spreading over in this direction. You're not supposed to take that, actually, sir. I don't want you to be spreading too much. But yeah, at this point, Tarentum, we're all supposed to be revolting. So we might as well smash it. I mean, I need to save up as much money as I can because I'm just going to go and sack things in a minute anyway. So let's go and do that. Absolutely. You can stroll over there. Let's actually flip back to the Western Empire, which is of interest, I guess. But yeah, it's probably... Wow, they've been given 2 full stacks of probably peasants because I don't see what else they could have built there, but it's kind of amusing. All right, you, my good sir. You come and join in. How are we then? We are, yeah, one turn away. Just one turn away. On the end turn then, a little bit of movement from the Saxons. I do want to potentially re-horde them. They are causing problems for the Romans. They're taking third settlement now, which means they're probably at their weakest, which is good news for me. Now, are we at war because of that revolt? Yes, we are. Fine. Right, we are going to head around the corner. Saxon Navy. Fine. We want to... Did we never retrain the ballista? Are we technically different to their ballista? I think we are. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Right, at this point, by the way, 56 Cador casters. Getting on a little bit. But we do have the Doom button. And just remember, yes, we have Christian Veldrick. He's a poor farmer, but, you know, he's a gatebreaker. He learned how to be a bureaucrat down in Tarentum. It was a decent little occasion for him. So, we have ourselves 1.5 stacks of actual armies, but let's give ourselves a few more. Oh, that was very nice, wasn't it? Hee. So we have Ernestinius ap Padburn Beirud. Sir, no. Just no. He's a Christian ambusher. Fine. So yeah, a bit of a spread here. A few British legions actually got more of the decent troops than I thought I might. That's not a bad little spawn. We have another one here. Very nice. What's your name, sir? Cunovindus Britannicus. He remembers where he's from. He's angry, so he's probably from the Scottish butt. And, or at least if medieval 2 traits are anything to go by. Horde peasants, just a pile of peasants at the bottom there. A couple Horde archers for no particularly explained reason. Yeah, these are some slightly weaker ones actually. No Growl Knights at all in those. And we have a few hordes just spat out into these. Okay, that is of interest. And did you just get on? Did anyone get on the boat? Yes, you just got straight on the boat, casters. I'll be honest, I do have some organising to do for these armies, so we'll have to do that. Minus 35,000, by the way. We do have a diplomat now, so we will have to work this out. Eastern Empire rebels in flight. Oh, that screenshot is what we want to see. Oh yeah, I love the fact that the rebels are in flight. You know what? I did mention the Togglefau earlier. I just think for entertainment's sake, we want to see what's going on. Wow, this map looks kind of funky, doesn't it? Burgundy, that's all the way down here in Cordoba. Very nice indeed, very nice. And you know what? I think it could be more interesting if we do have a little idea of where we can go and burn down. So yeah, we have the Franks still sitting around Burdigala over here. Now, I'll be honest, the Western Empire aren't a world away from being hoarded, are they? It's not completely there. The thing is, right, I have boats, but how many boats I have isn't going to get me very far. I need to kind of be quite sensible with where I move here. So this is, oh, that's the Vandal Horde. There's the Eastern Empire Rebels Horde. Is that what they got? Why have they only got one army? That's a bit mean. Well, at least they got to live. And I know some of them are over here, but they're a bit, oh, there's a few of them, aren't there? Maybe just got spat out in other directions. That's really interesting. Now, in the Romans' case, they do get some slightly shite troops, to be fair, because they're more settled people. They get more like infantry in their hordes. But okay, so the Saxons are doing quite well right now. I guess the ultimate aim of this would be get one of those massive factions to horde. That would be glorious. I'll tell you what we could do though. Taking a little look at this map, we could go and trigger the Burgundy again, but it feels a little bit mean. I think what we could attempt to do, which is what I was planning on doing from what I'd already scouted, which was Mediolanium, Massilia, Arles. Go and trigger the Saxons again. Go and trigger the Franks. And then go and trigger the Alemanni. Now, the only issue with this is where the hell are we going to actually end up? They're the Goths, by the way. Where are we actually going to end up? These guys are actually still just one settlement. That's interesting. Okay, maybe we have ourselves a good sweep there. And we can just kind of like mop all of them up. We'll let the Burgundy live down here. Maybe we'll leave Spain alone. But I kind of like the idea of, yeah, swinging across like that. That does mean the boats are potentially... Depends what we wanted to do with our boats. We could do something a bit more random. Maybe we just send a few over to the Berbers. Do we have enough to take out the Berbers? They can't have a lot. I mean, I won't be able to see half of their units anyway because they'll be all over the place. You don't actually always see everything when you have the Tug of the Fog of War like this. Okay, Roxolani, they don't get to Horde very often because they just sit in their corner of the map generally, assuming they don't get attacked. So, right. We need to end up in Constantinople one day. Do we do it from here right now? I don't think so, not right away. I think what we need to do here is another step along the way. Find somewhere else, like Vicus Franchi, we might settle down, build a few things. Maybe actually just end up back over in this part of the world. I don't know, but alright. Let's turn off that fog of war. I'm going to organise these troops and we'll get ourselves moving towards the Saxons. Here we are then, ready to set sail from Rome. And what do we have then? We have ourselves a random fleet here with Unpronounceable Man, who's kind of been somewhat sent to the ends of the earth. I didn't mean to give him 20 units, but apparently I forgot one. So yes, over to the Berber lands with him. Now he's got himself entirely Horde forces. Just do what you can with them, to be honest. See what chaos you can cause. Bit of a lone mission. Here we have ourselves, yes, 3 different fleets. We have the main army, good old... Oh, that's not the main army. The main army. Kadar casters over here. A bit unorganised, obviously, because the game spat them out. But we have ourselves a big pile of follow-up units over here, including our hero ballista. And then we have ourselves, yeah, more agents. But of course, yeah, this guy over here, Cornavindus Britannicus, who's got himself a fair little set of troops, a few of the actual trained ones at the end. Now over here, yes, with good old Veldic, he is heading in with, yeah, some of his elite units here from Rome, a couple of those guys as well, and sort of a half army of Hordes, a half army just to back him up. So, yeah, we're going to get them moving in that direction, and we're just going to see how it all goes from here, really. This could be very silly, but we'll see. We're going to try and just keep hoarding as many things as possible, create chaos. It's all wonderful. You can't really hate it. And of course, yes, this kind of nonsense is going to begin, but we won at least at the start. So we'll just continue to see where we can make it on our ships. Now, of course, the main thing for us here and now is that we want to go and deal with Mediolanium. So yeah, these other ones are going to swing around the coast here. Probably a good idea just to make sure we know where they all are. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Yes, we can see our way towards them. We've got some armies waiting for us on the coast there, but I think before we finish up today, we should make sure we have one more battle, maybe with these lads over here. Now, we can just about make it to your town, actually, can't we? So there's Mediolanium. Yeah, we're going to declare war with them. Shock horror, guys. We're waging war again. Because you're in the way and you're convenient. So, we do have onagers, so we could just smash our way in. You are going to come and just make sure you reinforce. This guy's going to be too late. War declared. Goths and Amenai. Yes, that one was interesting, actually, because it's their other settlement. Could trigger something there. I don't know that they'd settle that, though. It's a bit of a terrible city. It gives us a good chance to go and hit the Amenai over in that direction. Now, as for all of this, I don't think they're going to have enough boats out to deal with us just yet. So, what do we want to do with these? You know what? We probably just need the 2 armies to deal with this. And we want one just to trigger the Franks over there. So we probably want to consider as actually, do we want to send one of these forces? Well, I guess the Alaman are going to be triggered by this guy. We're going to head back up the Valley of Death, but it's not going to be a good friend, Casters. He's not going anywhere near that godforsaken place. He's sailing straight on past it. He's going to see what boats are like. Well, our last boats got drowned deep in the sea, but we'll see if these ones end up any better off or worse off. But you can see there, yeah, we're not losing any money in the short term. So you know what the best thing to do here probably is just to head on. Oh, you know what? I don't actually have the oranges, do I? I don't have the oranges in this. I'm only the ballista. That's a shame. We can have a go, but I don't think that's a good idea. I'm going to say, yeah, a couple of those. Can we get a ram? No, we can't. We'll just get on with that next turn. See if we can do anything interesting over here. Oh, yeah, Mark and Manny are dead. Are they going to settle? No, they're not. They've learnt how to hoard. Well done, Goths. Horde ahoy! I love it. And whilst we have brought along some siege equipment over here, I didn't give us Horde onagers, but did give us Horde ballistas. So we're just going to head into Carthage anyway. We'll do the same kind of thing there. We'll just blow some holes in the wall, and we'll head on in soon enough. It's fine. We'll just start more wars. Yes, wars, wars, wars with everybody. And should I bring these guys in? You know what? Oh, do I actually want to, actually? Probably not too clever to get super crazy super early on. You guys are kind of in my way, actually. Do you want to sod off? I'm going to ask you to sod off. Thank you, sir. Sod, sod. And what we probably want to do is send one of the army. Oh, that's the thing, actually. We need the one general here. Do we want to be sending him further along? Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. I think what we probably want to do, first of all, is just say hi to your good new friend over here. Maybe we'll bring, we'll bring Kador himself over to Arles. That will be fun. And maybe this army can just come and snuggle up with him. That'll be fine. Actually, can you guys just about make it? Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. Thank you, sir. So they're going to start that siege. They actually do have some ability to crack on in. You know what, we'll just, I think that will do. Good, 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 good. Everything is looking excellent now. So let's finish off today with, one more siege battle. We've only had the one battle today, so we might as well go and start the latest round of Horde. Immediately then we head on in, and our plan is basically to use all of our fodder. I'm going to keep the actual good units back. As much as possible, we want to save them, because eventually when we do need to settle back down, we're going to lose all the Horde units, obviously. So we do want to just make sure that we're losing them. We don't really need the population when we settle down, because we won't be doing much settling. So they're actually not on the walls, which is a little bit strange. I did expect them to actually bother, to be honest. I was kind of hoping to use these towers as like ballista positions to go and shoot at them, but hey ho, if they're not going to, we'll just go and grab it potentially anyway, and maybe if we're lucky we can get some ballista shots in and just shoot at them. But at the moment they're just basically vacating the walls. It kind of works for us. Yeah, this one here is just literally eating the shots right now. It's kind of all it's there to do, which isn't necessarily the most sensible idea, but on this occasion, whatever, I don't care. It's kind of amusing how these guys just stand here, by the way, whilst we A, get our archers into range, and B, we're about to go and grab this wall. It does take a while in Barbarian Invasion, but I think we're just going to do it in time. Yes, we have. Oh, that is excellent news. That is excellent. They're now getting shot by the archers as well. That is just bloody perfect. Oh, excellent stuff. And that means that you guys, yes, eventually can actually go and run and grab this gateway. And with that, we should be largely where we need to be. They're going to be a little bit slow in getting on top of us. But at this point, to be honest, lads, you've kind of done your job there. We should probably start running all of these guys in instead to go and make sure they're dealt with. Yeah, I think at this point, while we are getting shot on the outside, I don't think they're going to last too long here. They are just running around their gate for some reason. At this point, they are absolutely surrounded and under our towers, so I'm quite happy with that. We do have a few more archers here, by the way. They could get over there. We'll just finish this unit off first and foremost. It doesn't mean too much of a battle. It's been a little while since we had any battles, lads. So yeah, I know we've forgotten how to fight, but I think we've got that lovely stuff. And with that, we can go and grab this gateway here, and then we're pretty much ready to go. It's been a bit of an awkward one getting started. These heavy spearmen seem to be stuck in a similar trap, but we have this tower, this gateway. If they wander anywhere in this direction, they're going to be in big trouble. So I think it's time to go and grab our archers, get them up on the walls here, and make sure these guys are not going to cause us any more trouble. Rather irritatingly, my archers, who were told to get up on the walls, have decided, some of them, to get down there. Utter fools. And so they're now routing, as you'd expect. Obviously, they couldn't possibly have done anything competently here today, so we'll just go and grab these guys and tell them to run on in. At least we've got the tower support. Archers are going to shoot on down. This battle is so much more chaotic than it ever needed to be. It's kind of silly. But you know what, we are whittling down their units one by one here. They're going to have towers above, archers below, above, everywhere basically, because this is just silly. But we're chasing them down. We're sending in some of the gav as well. There we go, that's what we need to see. and they are pinned pretty badly. They're all 3 experienced though, so they are definitely better than us, but we'll just let the trash guys have their own day here. We had plenty of cavalry last episode, so this time we let these guys do the job, and hopefully they can actually manage to be vaguely competent. But unfortunately for the Saxons, they have once again decided to melt like the proverbial, and that means that we've pretty much got a clear route now to the plaza, as long as we don't have any more stupidity. I'm not expecting that to come back and bite me at all. No. We are getting ourselves into position at this point, and it looks like these hunters are just going to wangle a little bit weirdly. So we'll get the archers shooting on in at this point. Are you in position? Not quite, but it's fine. Send the cavalry thundering in from the temple there. Absolutely magnificent. They're now getting teased in by that, and just in time for the cavalry to, yeah, they seem very unsure about what they want to do now. That was the wrong direction, sir. Yeah, you go and hit those guys. Some of them went over there, some of them went over there. Who knows what any of them are doing? Utter numpties, the lot of them. They've routed because of course they have. Because you decided to not listen to my instructions. Okay, well, that's fine. They're being cleared out. That's an absolute waste of a unit. And this is what we're going to find with some of these units here, particularly these Horde units, is that they've got no experience. They're not any good. They haven't picked up all the armour that we had in Rome. So, yeah, they might not be as good as you might well think. So I might just get these, just moving back here, and we'll just let the actual archers do their job. Why are you doing that? Yes, this is the problem you see sometimes. It will do very stupid bar finding because it's barbarian invasion, and it is particularly strange for that. Okay, all the infantry in the world can just do their... You've got to especially use your spears. Use your spears, lads. There we go. They're figuring it out in time. Archers, you can just keep shooting at their hunters back there. That'll be absolutely fine and dandy. To be honest, I wouldn't mind just sending in the general at this point. That'll be fine. Down he goes. Yeah, that's fine. Get on top of those hunters. Send the infantry in. Send the infantry in. That'll be fine. General just needs to do nothing stupid and not get himself killed for no particular reason, because I could do with actually having generals alive in this campaign. But archers, yeah, all missiles just should be shooting on in. Those chariots are not in the city, but we'll give them their instructions anyway. And these Grail Knights get back into the action. They weren't completely incompetent like some of them were, so we'll blow the horn of destiny. They missed their charge there completely. They completely missed. Oh, it's fine. They'll be able to chunk down those guys in time. You go and help your general out over there. That'll be fine. Make sure he doesn't die. And these guys can just try and finish off this unit. They're not very good, but this is kind of the point. They're just going to burn themselves out, and we'll use the real troops when we need to. When we start using the real troops and start losing them, that's the time we start realising we're going to need to settle back down. But to be honest, this is just a free hit at this point. So we'll send everyone buying on in, and we'll chunk them, and we'll burn down. They're quite a beautiful city, it should be said, but it's not going to last much longer. Sorry, Milan, we're burning you down here today, and in these glorious colours. Who can deny us that? Okay, finish them off, lads. That should be about it. And once we're done with this, we're basically going to kill everyone and burn it down. If you're living over here, you probably should have left already, to be honest, because you'll soon be dead. Lovely stuff. Okay, it's kind of silly and chaotic. It wasn't too bad. And the game didn't crash on that occasion. That's rather lovely. And set the settlement, only 7,000. Unfortunately, lads, you spat yourself out the wrong way. You're supposed to be going north. Okay, and what are we going to do then? Might have to go this way, sir. Fine, we'll go this way. I suppose the gods have decided that's the route we're taking. Right, well, next time. We've got Arles to go and smash up. We've got, yeah, Massilia to go and smash up, and that will trigger their horde once again. Hopefully we don't follow them around too much. We also have Carthage over here to go and deal with too. So yeah, that should deal with a big part of the money, because Carthage is pretty darn rich, and this series is going to continue to be quite chaotic. But for the time at least, we should make it to next week, because yes, Thursday we're going to have plenty of troops alive. We'll see how many are left at the end of that episode. But for now, I'll leave you. I'm Thomas, this is Nerds to Human, and this has been our Romano-British Horde only campaign. Thank you, and goodbye. Welcome to Babylon, which is empty. Oh, Steve's dead. Bit of a shit. They seem a bit sad about it all. It's okay, guys. This is what it's about. Oh, they turned their backs. We did actually break them with a charge. Exceptional. How are we doing this? They may take our armies, but they'll never take our spies.